Hi there and welcome back to Japan, where by popular demand and actually by a bit of favouritism from me, we're going to be listening to a little bit more of Perfume. In fact, actually, there's been such a strong response to the Perfume songs that we're going to be listening to quite a few more Perfume songs. I've decided, like we did with Bandmade and Baby Metal, who are two of the big staples on this channel, I'm going to be following them up to the point that hopefully I can construct like a top 10 at least Perfume songs list, like I'm also working on with Baby Metal and Bandmade right now. Perfume have such a considerable back catalogue, though I'm probably going to stick to the singles, but I'm willing to dive into some other things. I'm pretty sure some of the songs I've already listened to with you guys have not all been singles. Now, one that most of them have actually, but maybe not all. I think Edge Triangle Mix, I think that's popular, but I don't think it's a single. I think it's maybe a mixture of two singles. Who knows? Where am I going with this? It doesn't really matter. With Perfume, like I say, as a general, the group who I'm quite biased towards, you guys have probably heard this a few times, but I'll just say it for new people. I like the fact that they're sort of a girl group, but they're not your normal sort of everyone's basically school age group. You know, they're adults. They've been doing this for a long time. They work with a producer who has got a very specific style but likes to flip things up, and they have a fantastic live show. It is interesting that they often balance between being a dance group and a singing group, and they use so much vocoder stuff that I know we've had some comments about some people saying, you know, do they really sing at all? I'm pretty sure they do, but, you know, I understand they're not trading on being the best singers. They just kind of have an act, and it works, and it's got a lot of charm to it. Anyway, most of their songs I've really enjoyed. There have been some where I've been a bit like, I'm not sure about that. The one, like I said, Fusion was one I had a bit of trouble with because all the sounds were great, but it just felt like it was a bit disappointing, and a similar thing with Future Pop, but most of their songs I really like, so I never really know 100% with them, but I certainly always look forward to whatever I hear. So anyway, loading up the song now, if I can find it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. So I'm going to be watching the music video for Laser Beam. This wasn't one that I've actually been recommended recently. Apologies to anyone who's been recommending songs. There's a lot of recommendations I've got to get through, so please, like I say, I will be getting to all of them, but Laser Beam was one that came up, I think, a few months ago in conversation. It's been waiting to be checked out, so check it out I shall. And this is the music video, Laser Beam by Perfume. Bam! There's some drama going on here. Funky gloves. Razor beam. 'Yeah, it's, as far as the producer goes, this is straight down his normal sound, you know. This could be a Chiari song as much as it could be Perfume's, but the visual side's really cool, like the little weird ring things. The instrumental production and the melody is quite interesting, even though the beat's actually quite boring. With a lot of Perfume songs, you can usually tell if you're going to like them fairly soon, you know, usually in a few seconds. This one, like I say, the beat's a little bit 1-2, 1-2, a bit dull, but I like what's happening in the music. It's really quite dynamic for a pop song, and it's fun. what's going on with his suitcase, but yeah, the melody actually is really quite nice. Oh, it's over. Oh, is that the whole thing? Was that a short version from music video? It doesn't say on the music video it's a short version. Oh, well, that just ended with him walking with a suitcase. Guys, tell me, was that a short version? It was only 2 minutes long. I'm pretty sure none of their songs are that short. They're not a punk band. Oh no, did I miss out on something? Well, you guys can let me know. Either way, so I wasn't expecting to draw a conclusion so quickly, but it's over already. So yeah, the thing which really got me about that, like I say, from a musical perspective, I liked I call it instrumentation. It is programmed synthesizers, but I liked the sort of little blinky plonky things they were doing. There was a lot of stuff going on in the sound, which made it quite interesting. The beat, like I say, was a bit disappointing. I'm pretty sure they could have done something more than just 1 2 1 2 kick snare kick snare kick snare. It was a bit weird. I know sometimes he does that, but I thought that song gave more room for like little bits of maybe something percussive. I know he programs everything, it's rarely live instruments he uses, but I just felt more could have been done with that. Because the song itself it wasn't one of his ones which has a sort of a naturally robotic feel. I know there's a lot of synthetic stuff in there, but it had quite a life to it, which mainly came through because the vocal melody was really good. There was an interesting vocal melody that, especially in the hook, it might not be the most hooky, catchiest Perfume song ever, but I think that one actually probably would stand the test of time with a regular listener because of the fact that it goes for a different approach. I mean, I guess on the obvious level, it's just that it's not the usual sort of happy la 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 sort of thing. That's a technical expression, by the way. But on another level is the fact that it's kind of got a very different structure, almost like a different scale that it's sort of running in from most of the other Perfume melodies. I'm sure someone who's had a chance to actually think about this and isn't doing it as a reaction can probably give me a more specific answer to that. Off the top of my head, I can't really think of a way of describing it, but yeah, it's just kind of a different scale that it's using by the sound of it. So everything comes together with a very engaging twist, and it comes off as quite different melodically from a lot of their songs, but from a production value, actually, I'd say that's probably one of the producer's least imaginative jobs, which is interesting because I always talk him up at the beginning of both Perfume and Chiari reactions. But yeah, that wasn't his greatest moment, but the writing was good, and assuming that he's a writer producer, which I think he probably is, then I expect that he deserves a little bit of credit for that instead. So yeah, this is a good song. It doesn't set the world on fire. It probably isn't the greatest Perfume song ever, but it is a really nice one. The video, I don't know, probably was cut short. Please guys, tell me if I'm missing something. As always, I learn about the artists from you. It's just more fun that way, and it means the reactions are a little bit more genuine. And so I'd love to you guys get in the comment, tell me if there's more happening. Does anything ever come of that briefcase, or does he just walk around the building and get back in his Uber and leave? And yeah, also, what do you guys think of the song? Is that one, any of you guys, do you regard that as your favourite? Like I say, it only came up once in the suggestions quite a long time ago, so I'm assuming it's not a big fan favourite, but it's got its own music video and it's quite high up on their YouTube page, so I'm assuming it's quite popular with someone. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, and there will be more Perfume. Like I said, I've got so many Perfume suggestions to get through, and I've got so many of their singles to get through just for the sake of building up this wonderful top 10 list, which will probably be coming in 2 or 3 months, I imagine, at this rate. If I don't die first. But thank you so much, like I say, for tuning in. Have a lovely day, and we've got plenty more videos, so feel free to rifle through them if you want, or if you don't want to do that now, you can always subscribe. YouTuber talk. Ciao for now.